I talked in a video how I would like to see a regulatory and reform bill get passed that would regulate and rein in Congress. If you're running for the Senate, you don't get to take any donations from outside of your state. If you're running for the House of Representatives, you don't get to take any donations from outside of your district. No corporate PAC or organizational money gets put into your campaign. It's all personal donations that are capped at a certain dollar amount. Don't know what that dollar amount is. If you're going to vote on something once you're in Congress that affects you, like a pay raise for Congress, you don't get to vote on it. That goes to a national referendum. All bills should be standalone. If you're funding the Department of Defense, then that's what you're voting on. If you're voting to name a post office in Seattle, then that's what you're voting for. So I laid out all of these different things that I'd like to see in order to rein in Congress. And this person said no stock trading. Yes, absolutely. That would be one of the very first things that should be put into that bill. And I'm sorry that I omitted it from that video. Members of Congress should be banned from owning stock in any way, shape, or form. It's one of the things that you should have to sacrifice in order to get the job that you want, in order to live the life that you want, in order to serve the American people. You don't get to trade stock. Far too many members of Congress, both Democrat and Republican, have made a shit ton of money off of the inside information they have as a result of the position they have in Congress. Nobody has been worse than this, or at this, than Nancy Pelosi. And I think Nancy Pelosi, from a legislative standpoint, has been one of the best speakers of the House that we've ever had. Certainly one of the most historic speakers of the House we've ever had. But from a stock trading standpoint, she is an evil piece of shit. And we should be marching federal marshals up to Capitol Hill to handcuff and perp walk right out the front door every single member of Congress, whether they be in the House of Representatives or in the Senate, for illegal stock trading, for insider stock trading. And at the front of that perp line should be Nancy Pelosi in handcuffs. Every single fucking one of them should go to prison. We don't get to trade stocks based on inside information we have, but they do. They get to have a job where we pay their salary. We provide them with the best health insurance and the best benefits. We give them the entire month of August off. And they don't even have to work a full week because they got travel days. Why did he say that in quotes? Because you should work Monday through Friday. You work for us. Travel on Saturday. I'm sorry. That's the sacrifice you have to make for this job. And yet you shouldn't get to trade stocks at all. There should be no member of the House of Representatives that has a single stock in their portfolio. They shouldn't even have a fucking portfolio. If you're talking about a stock portfolio. I mean, you can have a portfolio in that you own a house and you have some assets and things like that. But no, they should not be allowed to trade stock. These motherfuckers get a lifetime pension from us on our dime. Marjorie Taylor Greene left the House of Representatives with over $40 million worth of net worth that she amassed while there. Now, keep in mind, just let's back up a minute here. Marjorie Taylor Greene's father started a very successful, what ended up being a very successful construction company in Rome, Georgia. He then passed that company on to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She then went off to Congress, still has that company, and made over $40 million while in Congress and stayed just long enough that when she left and retired, she gets a lifetime pension. So she walks away with $40 million in cash. She goes back to her successful construction company, and she's got a lifetime pension that we're going to pay for. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Yeah, none of them should be allowed to own stock. And I'm going to say, as a Democrat, we start with the Democrats. Clean house with each and every member of our own party that illegally trades stock based on inside information they have.